Goodness gracious. One sec, guys. I gotta post a couple things. There. Zap is first, and Bucky is here, and Magical is here. Magical, thank you so much for the sub. 7 months. 7 what? 7 months. That's there. That's all taken care of. Yep, okay. And then these peep and eep back to the front line. Alright, Bucky, take care out there, don't die. 15 straight. Wait a second. That's, I was gonna say 15 divided by 3 is 5. 5 weeks is a month and 1 week. You haven't missed stream for a whole month and a week. Mike sounds odd. Does it sound cool? I want it to sound cool. I'll put it back in a sec, but good on you for noticing. Is it too much? I tested it and it sounded fine, I think, but... Where is the other one? I went here. Yeah, there we go. This one. Nope, not that one. This one. Oh, yep. This one. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yeah, sure, why not? Nah. Okay. This. Yes. No. Yes. No. Oh, yes, I guess. And then... that one, but I don't think we need that this stream. Anyway, that's all the iridiums. It should be all set up. Yay! Wasn't sure if it's tech issue or not. Yeah, thank you for checking. I really appreciate that. You're on your toes! You got it. This chocolate doesn't have any English on the wrapper. It's so good. What kind of chocolate is it? I know German chocolate's really good. I've been wanting some German chocolate for a while now. You like it? Oh, hi Bean! Again. Wait, did I not say hi the first time? I don't even remember saying hi. Well, anyway, just in case, I'm glad it has the intended effect. Let's go! So today we're playing ABZU because we're going to be looking for some of the last shells. So I got a couple more to find in order to actually figure out how many. I need to go and look at an underwater monument. So we'll find that when we find that. But I don't think there's too many. We have at least half of them, right? So I don't know that it'll be here for that long. I wanna have some fun swimming around though, so maybe we'll do a little dilly-dally. All good. Ears are plugged up from the cold. No! Bean, make sure you have some tea or some hot water. Take a nice steamy shower, get all the headache away. Maybe do one of those, those sinus thing where you shoot the water up your nose and it cleans your nose out real good. I love those things. It sounds nasty, but But trust, it's so good when you have a cold. Oh, spicy ramen. Okay, if you can tolerate spice, that is also a very excellent option. So, good on you. And ramen, 2 extra comfy points. You win. I was gonna say, I think I'm pretty comfy. I have, unfortunately, I got a new robe, right, from the thrift store. It came out of packaging and all, right? I still washed it, of course, but, like, the thing is so comfy. It's so soft. It has pockets! And unfortunately, I rolled up my sleeves when I was taking care of the cat boxes, but somehow I still managed to get stuff on it. So I had to clean it up, and it's still drying. So I don't have to have my comfy robe, but I do have. It's very odd. Hold on, let me stand up and actually try to figure this out. So it's a blanket, but it's an odd blanket. It has sleeves. It's a blanket, but it has sleeves, right? And you're supposed to wear it so that the blanket's on your front, and the sleeves, you put your hands in the sleeves, and then it's like in front of you. I kind of wear it either way. I'm gonna try and wear it the quote-unquote proper way right now, because, like, I'm, like, sitting in it, like, makes sense, I guess. Anyway, it's very comfy. But it's not very easy to keep on when I'm trying to move around. I really like that robe. So anyway, I do have my cozy blanket. I have some silver tea. I have my remote control. It's orange today, so that's very nice. I also have a snack with me. I had like a joke I wanted to do. I don't know if you guys can hear me peeling a part of it. I just want a little bit. Anyone with misophonia, heads up. I'm gonna be eating these for a bit, so just be aware. There's a lot of them, so I might be at it for a long while. But I will try and give heads up. Okay. The water spray hurts. Don't do it too hard. It shouldn't hurt. Not if you do it right. The suction can get a little intense sometimes, right? Especially if you have a super clogged nose. But just be gentle with it. And then as you get more comfortable with it, that's when I would maybe do it a little harder, right? But if it hurts, be more gentle. And hopefully it'll be better the next time you try it. And Red Vessel shall be working on Blender. Yippee! In the background, unless I do my usual amazingness at my job and don't let you leave. No, let me talk in the background and you do your thing. 80 hours! 80 hours! Ah! Oh my goodness gracious. You're getting your hours in for sure. 100%. A magical wait. Is it Mlechen? I don't know how to read that. It's from Bulgaria. That sounds fancy! And unfortunately, your diet has consisted of vitamin C drops, the orange gross flavor, vitamin C drink, spicy ramen, and water. I hope it was mostly water, because the other things, aside from the ramen, sound kind of, I'm gonna open my window. Because it's warm. Now that I have my blanket. So now I get the crisp winter air smell, right? And then I have my cozy blanket, my silver tea, cozy color remote, and you guys. And then let me plug in Leap Motion, because I realized I didn't do that. Okay. Poop, 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 poop. There we go. Yeah. The ramen is the best part. Oh, yeah, I'll bet. So, yeah, wait a second. Hi, Circuit. Yeah, don't proceed with this diet after you're well again. Scurvy reoccurring resurfacing because college students have such terrible diets has been a thing. Peeling this like string cheese. You might need a break from Kishiko before you get burned out. Yeah, take breaks. And you know what sometimes helps is having multiple projects. The coolest thing about having multiple projects is that if you procrastinate on one by working on another, technically you're always doing something. So, don't be a workaholic and work 100% of the time. Don't forget to give yourself you time. Because sometimes using your brain cells to make things is a lot. You have to have your self-care days. You take a shower, you go for a walk. And sometimes, like, the silliest thing, I have to walk to work a lot of the time now, right? And normally I'm really aggravated because I can't be at the computer doing things, right? Like when I'm at work, when I'm walking, I can't do anything. But the nice thing about at least walks, because I feel like when I'm at work, I kind of have to focus on work. I don't have really much time to daydream. But when I'm walking, just the things I'm able to think about when I'm away from it. You know what I mean? Removing yourself from the immediate access really forces you to think about things more deeply and speculate and hypothesize. And then after I'm done with my walk and once I get home, I'm like, now I have all these new ideas that I want to check this. I want to try this out because I didn't maybe think about it when I was there in the moment and I had all of these tools at my disposal right in front of me. I really had to think about things. You know what I mean? Oh, and wait. Yeah, Bean, you said you got the vitamin C stuff, so you're fine. You're fine. Okay. This is true. You did mention that. And Bread Vessel, you have 2 other super secret projects you wanted to start? Well. I'm curious. Are super secret projects personal things or things you saw on the Asset Architect channel out of curiosity? And Leon! Finally arrived early this time. Yeah, we're still starting! And actually, I can go on over here. Hi! Now, all the redeem stuff will work, so if you guys wanted to do anything, that will all be here. I'm gonna quickly calibrate. There we go, that's left. Ah! Wasted no time, huh? Oh! There you go. I double checked to make sure the things would work before stream started too, so all the stuff should work unless it suddenly decides, yeah, I'm just gonna not. But like no jump scare of like, oh, that should have worked, right? At least not at the beginning. But Magical, thank you so much for the gift, Cynthia! Make sure you say thank you! If you're here. I can never tell when Cynthia's here. They surprise me. It's been a while since... Aw. Well, I'm glad you've been sticking around for as long as you have. Cause it's been a minute, huh? How long has it been actually? Some of these like Cynthia. Cynthia being a prime example of what I'm about to talk about. Some people have been around for so long that it feels like I can't even say just years at this point, because it's been years. It's making me feel old. Cynthia was around, for instance, since before I started streaming on Twitch. Back in 2022, I was actually streaming on a platform called Hyper. That was, I think it was June. Yeah, it was June. Oh my god. Thank you, Sir Kid. I've come a long way. You don't need to watch those. These are better. These streams are better. Oh. It hasn't been too long. You keep coming on stream ends. Yeah, it's probably like time zones and such. But anyway, Hyper. And essentially how streams would go on Hyper, I didn't have the ability to screen share. I didn't have hand tracking, so I couldn't really express myself other than just talking. I could move my head around a little bit. The avatar moved a little bit, but like, yeah, there wasn't a whole lot you could do. There kind of was like a YouTube feature where you could like play music or show videos, but it was bugged 98% of the time and practically unusable. So I tended not to use that. You could, however, stick little PNGs from your photo library all over the place. So what I would do, and this is how it would go every day. I used to stream on a daily basis, 10 o'clock every day, right? It was a lot. I feel like because I only stream 3 days out of the week now, that it just feels like a lot better quality. And speaking of quality, I actually want to move my directional light because it's bothering me a little bit. It's not what I want it to be. Nope, that should be 180. Maybe this one? Yeah, that one. That's what I want. Yes! Okay. That looks better. Yippee! Let me just set this to a nice even number. Yes, okay. Lighting all fixed. Anyway, I can focus on quality and making things better. And honestly, if I had to stream every day, I don't know if I'd be able to keep up with all the things that I want to prepare because there's so many cool things. We're working on stuff. I promise. I am able to do a lot more behind the scenes stuff because I can just, instead of spending the night streaming, you know, I would just like, I don't know, work on 3D modeling, work on drawing. Wait, what's that? What happened? What just happened? Anyway, but every day I would learn a new song to sing, which is why the repertoire, for anyone who ever has redeemed a karaoke request, you might have seen the repertoire you can pick from. I picked a new song to learn, and I learned it. And practically all of them are in Japanese, and Japanese is not my first language, so I'd spend the day like learning a new song in Japanese, right? And then I would do voice acting. I'd pick a random Genshin character and I would go through all their lines. And that actually took up a significant amount of time between the singing, the voice acting, and then just talking to chat. It was lots of fun. But now we have so many more things we can do, and so I have so many more things I need to prep for. So it's very exciting, but it's also a lot of work. Speaking of work, I did want to talk about something I posted today. So I'm just gonna go find it real quick. That old boy VODs, yeah. And wait, did I miss a message from you? Sorry, repeating yourself, but neither super secret projects are really architect or personal. What? Not architect or personal. Interesting. Wonder what they're for. When you're done with them, if you finish, I want to see. Start on the architect one now that. Oh, okay. I look forward to seeing. But definitely make sure, again, take breaks. Yeah. The streamers that stream every day are crazy. Yeah. You know what I feel like, honestly? When you have creators that space out their schedules, especially when they end up on different days. Like, imagine I stream every Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, right? If Vel streams every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you'll never be without content on any night because, like, you know, it'll just be covered by someone or another person. And that's just my example of, like, just us two, right? And I don't know what his schedule is going to be at all, right? But just, if you don't stream every day, I feel like this is part of the problem that Genshin has, right? Is like if you're constantly putting stuff out, there's constantly stuff to keep up with. And when you have options, you can prioritize your favorites, right? And then anything else you can keep up with as you want at your leisure. But just on the creator's end as well, having breaks to be able to think about and develop and learn and grow and reflect, that's also really important. Because if I didn't have my off days, I wouldn't be able to make half the things that I make. I wouldn't be able to do as much onboarding or just like work behind the scenes, promotion. It's one thing to be like live and active, but there's only so much you can do while you're live, right? Backing yourself up and building yourself up behind the scenes is really important. Yeah. I'm glad you could tell. You'll take bricks? No, you spelled that wrong. No, don't eat the bricks. No, it's a hypothetical schedule, no. A bit of catching up, if you may. Wee little singer managed to get a VTuber to do a cover. Oh, you did a duet? Congratulations. How open for collabs am I? I'll leave you something. Any collab things that anybody has any questions about, you can ask specific questions via help ticket in the Hightailers Circle Discord. But let me get you a document for anyone who's curious. I have some TOS. Collab. I've like TOS or service stuff for everything, so don't be intimidated by the TOS. It's just like a basic, make sure you're not being weird, or this is how I run my stuff and this is my expectations on stuff. Collaboration rules. Share. Copy link. Here you go. Yeah. So read through those. If that looks all good to you, then open up a help ticket, and then we can plan something, if you like. I will say I'm going to be extremely busy this month, so I will not be open for collaborations this month. And come the start of January, I'll probably be more open, but I'm also might be helping Vel out a little bit more because he's going to be doing his job, his big job that he just got. So I don't know how. I need to help him set up his stuff, and I don't know how much help he's gonna need yet. That's all. But yeah. Anyway. And honestly, just as a general for everybody, if you ever want to play together, sometimes we have game nights in the Hightailers Circle, game nights, watch nights. If you want to test the waters for what it's like to play with me, just catch us on a game night, catch us on a watch night, or sit down for a work session with us. That's a good way to get a vibe check. Thank you, Leon. Okay, but on the note of doing lots of things, I did want to share with you guys this blue sky thing that I put up today. I've been working on the list for quite a while, and I'm gonna read it out so you guys can hear. So I get some judgment sometimes. Sometimes I just ask people about VTubers. I don't like mention that I'm a VTuber particularly. I'll just mention like, oh, I like VTubers. I think they're really cool. It's a really nice concept. And the amount of times I've been told, either like personally or just the sentiment that like pretending to be an anime character just so you can like play games all day. It's like, it's not a real job. You don't really have to do it. You're just playing games. You're playing games all day, right? A lot of the things I do every day are things that really honestly apply to normal day jobs. And fortunately, because it's something I really love, I have no trouble doing these things. I actually kind of enjoy it because I know it's going towards something that is honestly what I want to do for a living, right? So I don't just come on here, say hi, and then play video games, right? I spent a couple of I think it was a week at least, a couple days, roughly a week, trying to come up with a list of everything I do. And this is what I have. I upload VODs, that's kind of a given. Titles, tags, description, notes, date, thumbnail. So title tags kind of straightforward. Description, I don't know if you guys know, but I always post a little cool quote blue sky going along with what we're doing for the day. So like, for instance, today's stream title is What the Shell, right? But there's a little bit more context to it. So the full thing is, what the shell? There is more! Looking for the remaining nautilus shells. Completion run! Or, a swim. Griffin, you gotta sit down. Right, so it's not just a title, there's also the description and all that has to go into the VOD for archiving reasons, right? And then I also do some quality and corruption checks. So if I notice, like for ABZU streams in particular, YouTube did this weird thing where they're downgrading the quality of certain videos. So my 1080p video, at some points where there were lots of colors, it actually kind of crunched the quality, and so we went ahead and rescaled the videos up to 4K, even though they weren't 4K, because it read as 4K. Suddenly, YouTube decided to display it a lot better. It was a little odd, but like stuff like that. Sometimes also MP4s can corrupt and be completely bleh. So I double check and I make sure that I upload the MKV instead. Simple things. Next up, team management. There's a lot under this one. I get progress updates on projects from active members, and then I check in weekly with members that don't have an active project or after hiatus for inactive members. Everybody tells me, like, okay, I'm working on this, or I can't work on anything right now, I'll be back on X day, right? I have to promote team recruitment. Then I review and screen applicants, and then arrange onboarding meetings. Next up, we have commission management. I have to do product review and testing. So if I get an art piece, I need to look for errors, and I need to make sure that it fits the vision of what we need for. If it's a puzzle, making sure that it's the correct aspect ratio, that all the details are accounted for, right? That any cutoffs of like, oh, the signature here might get cut off if it's too close to the edge. Stuff like that. And then I have to do bug error version logging. So besides just like illustrations, I might also commission like maybe a 3D model, right? And so I'll do all the testing, and then I have to write everything down so that the 3D modeler can go ahead and fix everything. And then we have researching skilled, responsible, clean record commissioners. This is probably one of the hardest things. I have a handful of artists that I usually go to for things, and the ones that I know are really good at what they do, but there's a couple of problems I've been facing recently. A, they don't have time, so I need to go to somebody else. B, their skill set or their style isn't a match to what I need for a particular project, so I need to find somebody else. Or C, I know that they're good at some things and that there are other things that I should just leave to somebody else. Like, they have a specialization, and while they might tell me yes, that like I should probably look to somebody else, and some of them are my friends, right? But because they're my friends, I know that some things are gonna be better to rely on them for than others. But all around, you know, you want to have more than one person to go to for everything, because no one person is good at everything. But finding people who are reliable, that they're not going to ghost you after you pay them, right, is one thing. And then you got another where it's like, oh, they do good work. Not only do they do good work, but like, do they respond to criticism and feedback and changes well, right? And then for me specifically, and not all VTubers have this issues, I really prefer artists that have like a clean or more wholesome portfolio, because that's really the kind of content I wanna promote. I feel like there's just not as much as I would like to see out there on the internet, right? So I want to contribute to that pool, and I want to support artists who do the same. But yeah, besides those, we promote my coaching sessions and manage them, and that's scheduling, payment, and materials. Next category is content management. There's a lot under this one too. Prepare going live posts for tri-weekly streams, so that's tagline and a banner. Then I have to transcribe and review clips, showcases, and other content made by the editing team. I got a tagline, date, link, and schedule weekly clip releases. Then comb certain videos for highlight or showcase footage. Post announcements, so like raid thank yous, holiday greetings, milestone achievements, fundraisers, etc., etc. I gotta promote presents. I gotta promote streams, so like showcases, so whether it's an outfit or just something funny that happened, right? screenshots of really cool stuff, whether that's just like a photo op, or if I did something cool on stream, I was like, oh, I gotta show that off. Then we have art and memes. Not a lot of memes lately. I should probably get back to that because I really like making those. And then promoting initiatives. That would be something like Twitch moderator positions, editor positions, asset architect positions, and Hearthkeeper applications. Then we have community initiative management, and these are only 2, but we have Star Clipper, so I need to make sure the Hearthkeeper select a new person every week, the role is updated, and the announcement is posted, and that's in the Discord media channel. Then we have the Star Artist, and that one's 2 pieces. I have to make sure the Artkeeper selects a new person on the first Monday of the month, the role is updated, and announcement is posted both on Discord in the media channel and on Blue Sky. Then administrative work. I have to make sure that the Discord server is moderated, so chat and help tickets are a big part of that. And then info updates. So every platform that I exist on, I have to make sure it's up to date. So if I suddenly change the days I stream, I need to make sure it's reflected on every single platform where it's written. That, and also descriptions, documentation, schedules, all that stuff. And then tech. This is another big part. I have to research. There's a lot of research I do, whether that's new tech or new hardware or software. It's company policies and ethics, law changes, and security breaches, new scams, etc. So there's a whole bunch of things to watch out for. Whenever you're operating in a place as open and ever-changing as the internet, you kind of have to know what's going on in some respects. I maybe am a little too vigilant. There's a lot of things that I want to pay attention to that maybe aren't necessary for me to pay attention to. But for instance, something like taking note of what platforms decide, okay, we're going to be feeding all of your stuff into Gen AI. I think that's a blatant disgrace to artists and creators on whatever platform decides to do that, and I don't want to be on a platform that does that. So keeping tabs on platforms like that is like one thing. Or if a corporation suddenly decides, oh, I'm going to implement this one policy and that's going to screw creators over, but it makes us a penny more, so like, let's do it. So yeah. And then law changes, depending on laws that change, companies might decide to do different things because there's more or less protections on whatever it is they want to look at, right? And so if I don't pay attention to the laws, I might not realize what certain companies might do. So I pay attention to that. And then security breaches and scams. I don't want to be a victim. I know that there's only so much you can do to protect yourself, so I'm not like crazy about it, but I try my best to stay safe, and I encourage you guys to stay safe as well, because like, you should. Don't become a victim. Do your due diligence. And then last point on tech is just setup, updates, testing, and troubleshooting. So that's everything I could think of in a week. I just do a couple of other odds and ends, but generally everything kind of falls under those bullet points. If you want to see the full post, it is linked in chat, so you can go and find it there. But yeah, now you know. That's everything I do. But let me catch up the chat real quick. Let's see the passion as well, the thought and effort. Yeah. I feel like a lot of people do, and as people like gain a following and suddenly like, oh, it's like we're at a comfortable place, right? If there's something you can do to keep growing, to make things better, to improve the quality of life, essentially, of your streams or your tools or your platform, always looking for ways to include, to ease, to just make it a more pleasant experience. I feel like every creator, no matter how big you are, should always be striving to make things better, whether that's for themselves, their communities, or other communities. And when you stay stagnant, I feel like no. The inherent nature of a content creator is to do, always. So I get taking breaks, but never, never, never rest on your laurels. Moderate that. Put it down. Put it down. Put it down. Oh, it didn't toss. It disappeared. Lagged kind of weird. Anyway, due diligence. Yeah. Let me catch up with that though. It is as intimidating as the list tells you the general public is, or is it easier when you're actually doing it structurally? Wait, let me reread that. Oh, okay. No, okay, so a lot of these things just take a lot of time and a lot of thought. And some people are just not willing to put that effort in. It can be fun if you see the end goal, right? Like, do I like trying to convert different time zones to figure out when I'm supposed to be meeting with somebody who's joining, like, the acid assembly team? Do I like having to do, like, the math? No. But the end result is I get to have a conversation with a content creator who wants to help me out with what I want to do. So, it's kind of cool because that's a new member of the team that could be there. And if I just don't figure out the time conversion, we're not going to know when to meet. So, no, I don't like doing the math, but I do the thing because it creates something completely awesome. So yeah, it's not all fun in games. You think I like writing TOS stuff? No! But it's important because it protects me, right? All that stuff. So, it is hard. It's not as intimidating once you start getting used to it, but it's definitely not easy. Wish she could be as structured. Hey, well, you have a list now, so you can have some of that structure. You can steal it. Splendid performance in gun control. If you're not going to use it to protect yourself, or you're not using it for something productive, like generally acceptable kind of productive as in hunt and game, you put it down. Be nice. Don't shoot. I got a knife. Don't shoot. I'll throw it at you. I had a gun. Wait a second. Hold on. Did I get rid of it? Hold on. Yeah, two can play at that game. I forgot. This Red Vessel gave this to me. I can fight back now. You wanna shoot that? I'll shoot back. That's how it's gonna be. You ready? I'm gonna shoot back. Ready? Whoopah! Anyway. You can help by throwing marbles? Ugh. No, you don't need to save for push-ups. No. Marbles are better. Am I right? Or am I right? Marbles are better. Ah! Marbles are better. Anyway, that's that, and I can close out all these tabs. Are we ready to abzu? I've been here for like 40 minutes just yapping. Sorry for anyone who came for her. Yeah, came here for abzu playthrough. We're gonna go look for shells now. There. I'll just pause this. I like this here. Alright. It's fun when you use a gun. Super effective, am I right? Or am I right? I also just have a bunch of celery sticks. I would like to eat them. So I'm going to eat them. Anyone who does not want to hear me chewing celery sticks, go somewhere else. I want to enjoy them. I've been staring at them the whole time I've been talking. And I got a hydrate routine. Thank you so much. I'll do that now, and then I'll eat my celery. And honestly, this is probably going to be the last stream where you're going to be able to use the shell redeem and all the shell integrations. So take that as you will. Be responsible. Alright, I think... Is audio working? Let me double check the audio bar. Okay, it's working. I can turn it up on my end because it's really quiet. You never had celery? Asian celery is much different. I don't know what kind of celery I have, but it's good. On that note. Am I not tabbed in? I don't think I'm tabbed in. There we go. It's green? That's crazy, man. No! This calls for another piece of celery. I don't like it here. This is a sad place to be. Okay. Getting the hang of the controls again. Done the responsibility thing? Okay. Let's go. The Western celery is like big. Asian celery is a garnished celery. It's a quarter of a finger. Okay, this is definitely a Western celery then. Not very filling. It sounds good though. It sounds really nice. The thing about like small vegetables is that when they're smaller, they tend to be more flavor packed. Because if you don't have to worry about filling up such a large piece, then you can stay focused on the concentration of flavor. You know what I mean? Oops. Oops. Alright, can we move forward, please? Want to move forward? Okay. Still figuring out controls. What's over here? There's a mural of something. Pouring out the lot. Okay. Oh, I forgot! I forgot to turn off the filter I had. I'll turn it off now. I was yapping the whole time with my echo. Thank you for the reminder. Here. Is better? I wanted to sound like I was underwater. You know what would be so sick? If I had a filter that was able to detect when I was above the water versus below the water in ABZU, and then change the filter on my voice accordingly, so when I'm under the water, it makes it like a little muffled, and then when I'm above the water, just like the game, that it changes it. That would be so cool. I want to like hack the code of the games so I can see like the code so I can integrate it into water though, or like speakers and stuff. It's a wizard! You have a peculiar story. Oh yeah? Outraged. Oh, as long as it's appropriate, you're more than welcome to share. Are you following me? No? Oh, that's fine. How are you today? Oh. I think he likes me. Oh yeah. And hold on, let me let the cat out. Cause he's asking politely. Hey. Okay.
Ditch me, I guess.
Hey. That would be so much work, the coding with the sound. I was thinking it also might be really cool for like Minecraft, because imagine I got a Minecraft model, right? Because that's been something in my brain for a while. If I made little animations, like hitting something with a sword or hitting something with a pickaxe, having the consequential sound and motion to go along with the action in Minecraft, like, that would be so cool. That would be so cool. Pretty sure there were no shells in there. Almost lost my remote right there. Maybe with Python? Circuit might know. I wouldn't though. Alright, it's shell hunting time. I don't remember if I found one in here. Hello, Dorky. You joining us for some underwater exploration? We are hunting shells. Nautilus shells. Intrepid? Is that how you say it? Oh, there's a nautilus shell right there. I think it's intrepid. Pretty sure. What's the difference? Bones. Can I go in here? Up. Up. Eight. Alright. Story time. Government doesn't have the best acumen when it comes to terms of educational policies. Very vocal about their intentions to push AI uses. So then your university, in compliance with the regime, gives you some mandatory and personally paid AI class for 30 USD each for each person. And the worst thing is that they don't even teach the cool coding stuff. It's just teaching you how to prompt AI tools on art videos. So disappointed about what your university has become. Yeah. I feel like especially when you don't break up monopolies, right? And it ends up that corporations have so much wealth that they become essentially above government. Like, at that point, like, there's a certain benchmark of wealth. I feel like it should be taxed beyond, like, to hell and back, you know what I mean? Because it simply does not make sense. There is no reasonable need for a single individual to have that much money, that much power. Because as soon as you give one person that level of power, right, it puts them above governments. And governments, the exclusive point, the purpose of a government is to make sure that they are representing the needs of the country they are serving. If you suddenly have a corporation that has more power than them, telling everybody, okay, we're gonna do this instead, you don't have a country run by people representing people anymore. You have a country run by a corporation representing their own needs, and their own needs only. And usually those needs are make more money. So it's definitely not in the best interest of most people. And I think that's something we really struggle with, because it's like, oh, well, it's a capitalist society. If you are able to earn that wealth, then you deserve that wealth. Wrong. There is so much generational wealth. There is so much discrimination and differences between how much of an advantage certain people have over another in earning certain amounts of money, that it's just simply not fair. It's not about doing better. It's about getting lucky, having connections, knowing the right people, because honestly, most of the time you're gonna already be just connecting with somebody who's already better off. That's kind of just how it goes. Because even with streaming, I'm hoping that I can meet somebody who shares my values and maybe is a little bit bigger than me, or at least the same size, so that way, like, I could connect with their community and I could grow that way. Because trying to grow by myself is really hard, right? But some of the best ways you can meet new people is simply by working with other people. And by meeting other people, you understand, all right, this person has my values and I vibe with that. And then you grow your community like that. And that's something I want to do, but I don't want to do it artificially. I don't want to do it superficially. So finding somebody who thinks like me and has the same aspirations and is trying to grow and is growing like me is just really hard to find. Like, I don't want to seem like, oh, I'm looking for a super popular person so I can leech their following. Like, no. It's just really hard to find somebody who feels like a peer. You know what I mean? And it's not like they wouldn't benefit from me too, even if only a little, if they're bigger than me. But so far, the only people I've ever worked with have been people that have been either not interested in streaming, or like a lot of them, and this isn't all of them actually, most of them have been either very, very uninterested in streaming and kind of just there because they want to like be there so I could have somebody to play with, or they're very small. And a grand majority of like collaborations, either I hosted or I wasn't the host of, but did a significant amount of work to make them feel like more official, more work was put into them, some thought. I feel like I constantly have to do things by myself because other people just aren't trying to uphold the same level of quality. It's like, it's hard. It's hard. I don't want to do everything by myself. I want to meet somebody who's just as enthusiastic, and because of that is growing a community just like me. I want to meet them. This seems selfish. You know what I mean? Where's this light coming from? Oh, it's just a random sunbeam. Okay. But anyway, let me actually. Whoa, wait. Chat moves so fast that I can't even see the top of it. That's a very pretty game. I'm glad you think so. I think so too. Joy made an absolutely awesome recommendation with this. I'm very happy, and considering how old it is, I'm very surprised how like well developed it is. I don't know if I said hi earlier. Oh, Sci-Fi, hi. Some people get a cheat code, yeah, and they absolutely abuse it. And meritocracy, my butt. Exactly. It's pay to win. Yep. You have a few people that sort of have similar values to us. Can sharks attack you in this game? / can you get hurt? Sharks can attack you. I have not suffered a shark attack because they simply don't want to. But they are very capable of attacking. They just chill. They're just cool like that. But you can also get hurt. You can absolutely get hurt. It's hard to go against the grain. Yeah, because it seems to be like it pays almost to be superficial and like clout chasing. You know what I mean? Like, why is it that all the people who want to start drama suddenly get so many likes, so much attention? Like, can we pay attention to the things that we actually want to see and try and not fall into this trap that is drama farming? Please. We have so many problems to deal with, we do not need to create our own. Selfish isn't an inherently negative trait. I agree with that sentiment. We had a discussion about that at one point, actually. I guess my question is it negative? Is it selfish / negative? Essentially. Thought about streaming seriously before. Maybe you should someday. If streaming feels like something, it depends on your reasons. If you just want to stream for the sake of like getting better at a skill, learning to talk to people, just enjoying the company of others, or trying to provide an experience of some sort, of teach a lesson. I don't know what your purposes would be, but if there's a distinct reason that this medium of playing games, of interacting with people speaks to you, then hey, it doesn't hurt to give it a shot. As long as you're not one of those people, and I don't think you are, one of those people just looking is like, oh, I'll buy a super expensive model, or like I'll do my makeup really pretty, and then I'll get super famous really fast, and I'll make a ton of money playing video games. No, people who think like that, this is not for you. Because the chances of going viral, the chances of like staying sufficient after that viral break, even if you don't actually put the hard work into it, if you don't actually care for it, you're not gonna last. It's not gonna be enjoyable like that either. So no, to those people. But depending on what you want to do, it could be fun. Currently, honestly, the pool of platforms that exist for streamers kind of suck. Because Kick is kind of crazy / negative. It doesn't have a lot of moderation rules, protections, so it's kind of it's a crud show a little bit in terms of safety and stuff, and I don't want to be in a place like that because it makes me feel very uncomfortable. YouTube does not really support its live streamers. There's not a lot of support for monetization. The bar is extremely high, and even with that bar being as high as it is, they don't really care about live streaming as much as they care about videos, so there really isn't a lot of support for live creators. It's really all about how many views do you have on your shorts? How many watch hours do you have on your videos? Oh, it's less than 100 million? Okay, yeah, you're actually not going to see a penny. Too bad for you.
it's really not that far. I'm like exaggerating maybe a little bit, but it's really not that far off. I currently, despite my YouTube being not zero, still don't see any income from it. Just as a disclaimer, because I'm not up there. I don't meet their qualifications. Again, the bar is extremely high. Not only that, but not only do they not support their live creators as much, they barely have any moderation tools. They don't really have any integrations either. So there's no like, you know how Twitch has like the channel point system. It's got a whole bunch of these integrations where it's like, oh, close the LEM, you can like hook it up. It's got a bunch of cool things. The problem with Twitch is it's extremely my game is really loud. I turned down a little bit. It feels extremely parasitic. The standard for monetary splits is typically like 60-40 minimum, 70-30 average, I think. Twitch is 50-50 unless you meet a certain criteria, and that criteria is pretty high. Like, don't tell me how many people are here because it's gonna make me nervous. But the average concurrent viewers, that number, look at that number right now, right? That number has to be 75 on average for me to start seeing any offers for partner. And in order to earn a bigger split, it's not even based on viewership. It's how many people are subscribed. And you get points, right? It feels like a freaking pyramid scheme. You have to have a certain amount of subscriptions in order to earn more money. Like the rich get richer. I hate that. Not only that, but Twitch is really, really bad at listening to its creators for feedback. Right? People have said, like, can we have these things? There's a whole user forum of things that like people want to see. And Twitch has not moved on some of these fantastic ideas for years. Blech! So I don't like Twitch either, but like, where else do you go to watch people stream? You know what I mean? And let me move a little bit and then scroll up because I have fallen behind on chat yet again. I am not finding any shells either. So that's when alt tab? Yeah, alt tab. Let me see. Come on, chat. Scroll up. Scroll up. Thank you. Oh man, I missed a lot. Okay. There's always matter of dosages. Yeah. In sci-fi, you care less. I think the phrase is couldn't care less. I always make this thing too. Couldn't care less if you ever got famous. All you want to do is just bring smiles to people. Yeah. If you think about it, and this is what I don't think a lot of corporations understand or like recognize, or it just feels like they're so far removed from everything meaningful that they forget. Like, in the end, you die. Okay? You die. And when you die, what do you want to leave behind? What do you want to have done for yourself before you meet your end? Right? Death is scary. But if you think about it like this, I got to do everything I possibly could have wanted to do. And like, what else could I do at that point? Like literally nothing. I did everything to make myself happy. That's an accomplishment, right? Got to try all the things I wanted to try. I got to meet all the people I wanted to meet. And even if you don't, even just meeting a grand majority of them feels pretty accomplished, right? And then when you think about what you want to leave behind, do you want to leave behind suffering for the next generation of people that come after you? Do you want to let people remember you as the person who destroyed the lives of hundreds of people? When you die, when it's all said and done, what do you want to have left behind? And when you're living for yourself, what things really matter? Sitting on a pile of gold? Like, what does it even mean? Right? Manipulating people to get what you want. is it really satisfying? Does it really bring you joy if you don't deserve it, if you didn't get it in a way that matters? If you didn't work for it, if you didn't earn it? If you did it by crushing someone else underfoot? Right? I don't think that's right. I wouldn't feel right. And I can't imagine how anyone else should feel right about that. Like, you should feel an inherent sense of guilt. Right? Anyway, Red Vessel, I don't want to see you talk like that. I don't want to see you talk like that. That's doubter's talk. If you genuinely love doing what you do, there will be your people. They will find you. Because honestly, I don't know if anyone knows the reason I started streaming. I just wanted to get more comfortable at talking while being recorded. And how do we up the anxiety level more? Talking, being recorded in front of people. I think I'm doing okay. But anyway, I wanted to be able to just sing, and I need to be able to record that if I ever want to do anything with it. And I got so nervous whenever I realized I was being recorded that my voice would shake and I wouldn't be able to hold a pitch correctly. So I needed to learn how to get over my anxiety so I could sing right and actually be able to record it. So I opened up the VTubing app because I didn't want anyone to see my face. I don't really want my face out there. I value my privacy. I also don't like having to clean up my room before every stream and make sure I'm in peak physical condition, right? Because I know that would be something I'd worry about. So I'm a VTuber. I get to chill. I get to have all this cool technology. I really appreciate that I went into VTubing too, because I never would have learned to appreciate and enjoy 3D and motion capture as much as I have because of it. Anyway. Yeah, that's why I started. So, your people will find you. Stop that. Don't talk like that. Anyway, streaming will be very appealing at the very start. Lots of people can get drawn into it, but do recommend, trying it out casually is very important. Don't go and spend $1 bajillion in a model and sink half your investments, your life funds into it, and then realize, actually, this isn't so fun. You know? Start small. You hold on to the hope that one day successful streamers can see each other as less of a competition but more of a partner and just work together to make a streamer-owned platform. That'd be really nice. Really nice. I feel like the problem with a lot of platforms right now is that it just feels like the people who are in charge of making decisions don't understand either three things. One, the average creator experience. If you're looking at the top 1%, if you are the top 1% and you're looking at how it feels to use the platform and making changes in that interest, you neglect 99% of the platform, right? You need input from people who understand either immediately because they're in that situation or retrospectively and maintain an understanding of what it's like to not be at the top, to be in the struggle, to be going through it, to be in the thick of it, you know? That's number one. Number two, they need to understand the user experience. If you don't take into account how people are going to be looking at things, if they're looking from it from an outside perspective, you're gonna be missing out in that regard because that's the receiving end. If the consumer isn't happy, you're not doing your job. You know? And then number three, you have to consider the sustainability for all parties. If you're making $100 as the owner of the platform, but every creator is only earning a cent, it doesn't make any sense. Ha ha ha. But you can't expect people to respect the platform, to be okay, to not feel abused or neglected if you treat them like dirt when you're making out like a bandit with so much money or so much power, whatever it is, whatever the currency or form of power is. It doesn't make any sense. You need to share. So yeah. In Red Vessel, that's a good idea, yeah. Making sure, I would say streaming throughout college was a little hard. Trying to do school or a job at the same time as streaming is a little difficult. So pick whatever works best for you, but also don't let it hold you back. You know what I mean? Like, there's a balance. Don't overburden yourself, but don't let all the normal day like responsibilities tucker you out to a point where you're not able to do the things that you want to do, the things that you enjoyed doing. Like, it makes me so miserable to think about how many people don't do anything with their lives because they get home from work exhausted. All they can manage to do is cook themselves dinner, watch TV for like an hour because it's like, I just worked the whole rest of the day. I need something fun. Put on TV, watch TV for an hour, and then go to bed because they have to get up tomorrow. Like, they never get to pursue the thing that they want to do. And that, to me, like, that hurts my soul. I don't like that. And that's kind of like the world that we've been evolving into because it's like maximizing productivity and we're just forgetting meaning, it feels like. You know what I mean? What's the point of being the lead industry and product if your workers are miserable and they never get a day off because their wage doesn't support it? It doesn't matter. It doesn't freaking matter. It doesn't matter if you have mountains of gold and you're like top of the world. It doesn't freaking matter because if you have to hurt people to get there, if you have to make life miserable, what the hell's the point? Anyway. How imagine the Google AI chatbot sounds? What? What's already thing? Don't you need like 1,000 subscriber count just to start getting money from YouTube? Yeah, I think that's one of the requirements. One of them is a subscriber minimum, and the other one is either a certain amount of hours watched on VODs or a certain number of views on shorts. And both are very high numbers. Very high. Makes me miserable. See, Turtle? Yeah. Capitalism! Power ethics! See, Turtle? Oh, hey. Thank you, Red Vessel. Yeah, I have a bet with Potato going on. I said I don't think we can reach 1,000 by the end of the year, and then the numbers started going up really fast, and we're actually... Hold on, I gotta look. We're kind of close. I know this is a little fishy. Oh my god. Okay, yep, we are... we're 30 away from 1,000. That's crazy. I have something special planned if we reach that. I'll try and add like an extra special sprinkle if we can do it before the end of the year, if Potato wins that bet. We don't have any like stakes posted. But as you guys, the regulars at least know, we always do something special whenever we hit a benchmark, so I'll do something cool. Pyramid schemes are basically a modern form of feudalism. Yeah, actually. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I agree with that. That's a good comparison. It's a pyramid scheme, that's why it makes no changes. Yeah, exactly. The system is working exactly how it was designed. It was just not designed in the favor of the grand majority, which the grand majority is kind of, you know, the majority. It's the average person. The majority. Like, I don't know how to make it more simple than that. If you're not making the most amount of people happy, then like, what are you doing? There was a stunt that Twitch did with the 1,000 sub option. Yeah. Yo, guys, you wanna know something really funny? If somebody gifted 1,000 subs, do not. If somebody gifted 1,000 subs, which would cost around $5,000, an affiliate creator who does not have any plus points would see $2,500 minus taxes and fees. How messed up is that? How messed up is that? The creator does all the work. Twitch, the platform where you're at does barely anything for you. It simply holds your stream. You provide all the value. It holds everything, but it provides no value. All the creators add the value, and they take 50%. That, I'm never gonna stop talking about how mad it makes me. And so if I had to quote the video game character, your favorite one. Every world has its end. I know that it's kind of sad, but that just means we gotta live life to the fullest in the time that we have. At least that's what I think here. It's Sonic the Hedgehog. I really like that quote. That is exactly my sentiment anyway. No one's really drawn to positive legacy. Yeah, I don't know why. It just sucks. You wanna go down in history as a jerk? Man, that's lame. Anyway, you didn't do it in a downer way, just didn't expect anything. Okay, having reasonable or lower set expectations always leaves you in a position for a pleasant surprise. So I get that. It's just not a doubter though, so I gotta put my 2 cents in. And bye, Maho! Oh, Maho's heading out. Bye-bye! Stomach hurts. Oh, water! Hot water! Maybe a Tums. Bye-bye, feel better! What's up, Bushido? Dirty wet? Yeah, you confirm it. Oh god. Oh god, we're not gonna talk about Roblox. No. Roblox is so bad. It's worse than Twitch. It takes more of a cut than 50%. It's really bad. Worse, it's high key child labor. So, yeah. Okay, life only goes on for so long. Just do everything you can to make it a good one for you and for the people around you. Because you gotta remember, it's really selfish / negative. To live life without consideration for others, because if others, you can't do things alone. You cannot do things alone. It just doesn't work. You're always around other people. You're sharing this world with other people. Especially if you're living in like a city and you're not like a hermit, right? You rely on other people to grow your ingredients for your food, to provide you with furniture to sleep and rest on, to provide content for you to enjoy, like everybody does something different. And if you think you can do everything by yourself, you are sorely mistaken, right? That's why we work together. We have our specialties, right? So in that you rely on other people, you need to respect other people. You need to get along with other people. You need to help other people because they're helping you. And maybe it's an exchange, right? Maybe it's not, oh, we're doing this out of the goodnesses of our heart. You can always make things more pleasant, right? It doesn't hurt to do things with a smile when you can. It doesn't hurt to, treat somebody a little kinder. It doesn't hurt to, when you have a little extra, share. Completely forgot you're gonna send the exe on making any files. I'd prefer just resources on it, just because I don't know how I feel about downloading programs. I don't understand how they work, but I appreciate that. I didn't know you knew about that. is and should be a collaborative effort. The team sport. And yeah, let's be on the same team. Yeah, we're too busy fighting that we're limiting our potential. Because if we work together, instead of fighting each other all the time, we might actually be able to do some like incredible stuff. We're already doing incredible stuff when we're fighting. Imagine what would happen if we didn't have to fight each other to do it. On the same page? Kinda crazy. Oh yeah, Utsuro, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Smiles hurt sociopaths? That's why I don't share. Sociopathy is a condition though. Right? It's just a little different, I think. The shell is the shell. I know I missed one in this area. Oh, look at that, a monument. Celery. I haven't put any of the shells here. Man! Oh. I looked really closely too. I'm struggling with this. Can I go? Hey! 1 pound. Oh man. Is this the first one in this area? I love these trees. Oh, and I just realized I mean I saw them and I didn't like appreciate them. Look at the wisteria. I love that. It's like a little gazebo over here. Oh my goodness! Look at this pass through. Ah! Look at how pretty. It's like little stars. It's so nice. And a turtle. Hey man. I'm gonna stay here for a bit. Yep, very pretty. Now I gotta recheck because a lot happened. In today's social climate, one can only dream of utopian future. I disagree. I feel like if the people who felt the same way, if you're in chat right now, you're like, yeah, this all makes sense. I really wish it could happen, you know? The more people actually share that sentiment and act on it, the better. But we have to realize when people are taking advantage of us, right? So, if we act in the best interest of everybody as a collective, right? Trying to make as many people safe, comfortable, like prepared as possible, then we're on the right path, I think. But it's when people with a reduced amount of empathy or selfish/negative intentions are left at the wheel that a lot of this is allowed to run wild. Because imagine we had laws that actually like said you legally cannot do this and you will face XYZ consequences if you violate that. right now, a lot of corporations, a lot of parties, a lot of even governments are getting away with a lot of different things because there simply aren't protections, guardrails in place that prevent these things from happening. And if we just had people who had a beneficial sentiment, aka a sentiment that actually tries to consider the most amount of people possible, right? We might be better off, but we don't really have that because I feel like the people most suited for places of like power and influence, they don't want them. Like, if you say, oh, you should run for president, I don't want to. I don't want that responsibility. Like, even if I feel like I have good ideas, I don't want to be the one calling the shots. It doesn't feel like a place for me. I just hope that whatever I say here makes sense to somebody who's listening, and that they might adopt that mindset so that they in turn just affect the people around them positively. That's really what I'm hoping for. Let me see. Thought this asset would be easy, but struggling. Yeah, a lot of the time stuff looks simple and then you're like, oh wait, okay, wait, no, okay, wait. And yeah, I am yapping a bit, huh? See from others' perspectives. Dunno with the last one. Oh yeah, just lack of sympathy or empathy. Sympathy should be easier than empathy, because empathy typically means that you've gone through it yourself and you can relate, whereas sympathy is, I can imagine that. I think. Or that, at least in most contexts where empathy is used, it's more like bringing yourself to that understanding rather than assuming. I think the example that I saw was if somebody's deep down in a hole, it's cold and wet, and they're like, I'm cold and wet, and you're above the hole, right? And you're looking down and you're like, the sympathetic person would say, oh, that must really suck, right? The empathetic person would look down the hole, it's like, I understand how you feel, that is awful. You know, it's like this understanding rather than just seeing and recognizing, oh, that's a bad thing. Empathy, I think, is more so just internalizing in a way that you can level with it. If that's if I recall correctly. I'm getting tired, so I'm probably talking more off my hat now. Off the rocker. But I hope that makes sense. What's it all? Oh dear, alright! Good luck with it. No shells? No shells? Yeah, I was right. Bummer noses was right here. It was right here! All along! It was right here! I want to check out this rock, actually. This rock is kind of cool. It's got little flowers on it. Looks like a sun. I like that. Anyway, Leon, if you were to make a creator-owned platform, this is how you would envision it? Tax haven, country. Towns or the county. Okay. I don't know what that means precisely, but creators have to pay a fixed subscription to stream. Okay. That would eliminate the need for ad revenue, but creator sets their own prices for their own viewer perks, but the income must be transparent. Creator can choose to get the platform a cut voluntarily. If they give them a cut, I would say that honestly, that could be difficult to maintain as well. Because unless it's easy to monetize and you immediately start seeing returns, then it feels like paying for a subscription service, and that doesn't feel good either. The top 100 streamers, in terms of income, which is transparent, will have a seat in the platform's board and a single vote on the platform policies. Coupled with it does have to be voluntary, and I don't feel like just the top 100 is a good representation. I feel like there should be a board, and it should be kind of like by viewer count. So I would say have applications, right? For like a user voice, or again, like imagine like a user voice, almost like a talk show, but maybe something more private. It even might be fun to see it like broadcast or something, right? But anyway, maybe there's a couple ways to do it, but I would have somebody at like the 1-to-3 ratio, viewer ratio, and then the 10-to-20 ratio, and then another at the 50-ish ratio, another at the 100-ish ratio, and then like just like different tiers, right? So you, and maybe not just one person, but like a couple different people to get representation of what it's like for each person at each different level. And these people should not be holding these kinds of seats for more than like, I don't know, once they like exit that tier, they shouldn't be representing that level anymore. And it should also be kind of rotating out, so you don't have like lifelong seats and people getting cozy and like, I'm gonna do this and this change is gonna do this and I'm gonna build it so it fits my regime. Like I think that might be better. Nice place. It's all it's missing is one of those, what do you call them? Porch swing? Yeah, like a little swing would be really nice. I'd put it, let's see, I'd put it probably like right here next to this tree over here. Not on top of the lizards. This game is really beautiful. Yes, look at those waterfalls and the birds. We're all in this together. Yeah. Toronto! Hi! Thing is, the platform gets a fixed fee from the subscription, and their income will not be interfered with whatsoever aside from the fee base. I feel like maybe a fee should only be tacked on after the creator's earning money. Just because I understand this will create like a bunch of people streaming and not being paid for their streaming. But also, like, just having this, I don't like the idea of subscription. It feels like a bar, like a gatekeeping thing. You know what I mean? I do like the idea of cutting ads, because I don't like ads. So maybe that's justification enough, but there should be options. Yeah, there should be options. It shouldn't, you know what I feel like maybe? Because I understand, like, the point of the subscription is to help upkeep the platform and maybe prevent people who aren't as adamant about it from essentially, like, taking up bandwidth and stuff. It's just awful to say. But essentially, like, having different sections, I guess, for them might be good. So if you have people who pay the subscription, maybe they have a different section, they're further up on the page, or it's easier to find them, or they appear in search or something, like discoverability is easier, or their service is provided to them. There has to be a value, I would say, to asking them to pay a subscription. Because simply asking to pay a subscription just feels bad. I don't know if that's just me. Ooh. What's this over here? Can I go in here? No? I was looking for a broken window. I don't think there's any. Oh, it's the place I came from. Okay. Anyway. But I think even without pay, that there should be a way to start streaming on the platform. create some kind of like benchmark or guardrail to like make things a little better. Oh, this is the last one in the area. Crud. In terms of like just trying to keep costs down for you as like the platform maintainer. But I don't know. There's gotta be some kind of way to prevent the idea of like, or not the idea, but the vibe of gatekeeping. Anyway. No ads, but what if you want? Oh no, I'm not saying the trigger words. I'm not saying it. Not sponsored. Not sponsored. Not sponsored. Anyway, the platform you envision really just opt out of taking money from patrons' pays and a general stream of income. So the base subscription is just your way to control crowdfund the maintenance of the platform. Yeah, I understand. I understand completely, and that's why I was like, I get where you're coming from with adding the subscription fee. And honestly, even providing a place to stream kind of is a service in and of itself. But I don't know. There's got to be a different way to approach it, like a choice of some sort. Like, you know what? A healthy amount of time to stream when you're not earning an income would be a certain amount of time, right? Maybe like limit the amount of hours people can stream so you don't waste too much money on like bandwidth and stuff. And then if they want to pay to be able to stream more, then like, let's say like 5 hours stream, like cap it at like 5 hours unless they pay a subscription. Like they can still stream, they can still grow, but maybe they're just not going to be able to stream as much. That might be something. Because it would help keep costs down if people were limited in how much they can stream. And just understanding that there's a limit might deter people who don't really care about it, I guess. I'm trying to think. What feels like a non-gatekeepy way to like prevent people who don't care or just goofing off from eating up space on the platform. Okay, well, this is interesting. This might take longer than I thought. Wish more money from bits actually went to streamers so you could donate smaller amounts if there were subscriptions to like Discord stuff, to unlock all the emojis. Oh, yeah, that would be really nice. But yeah, of course they have to take a ridiculous amount of a cut, so no, we can't have nice things. What you can do, you know what's funny? If you donate bits on my platform, first of all, the number of bits minimum is kind of high because I don't want you giving me bits. I don't want them. If you want to donate something, Ko-Fi. Because Ko-Fi does not take a cut. You know, it does take a cut, PayPal, but it's much, much less than Twitch. So, we kind of win. It's still more than it should be for a payment processing thing, but it's not as bad as Twitch. That's all the good I can say about it. It's not as bad as Twitch. That's not a high bar though. Anyway, and the funny thing about it is, if you donate bits, or if you cheer bits, I think that's the terminology, right? Basically there's a little notification, I think, and nothing else. If you donate on Ko-Fi though, so the way it works is like this, right? If you subscribe, or if you gift a subscription, one thing gets thrown. The subscription is $5. So for every $5 donation, it throws one thing. So $5, one shell. $10, two shells. One shell, two shell, blue shell, red shell. Red shell, blue shell. Messed it up. Anyway, I want to reward as much as possible on platforms that actually allow me to make the most of your efforts. I really, really do not like the fact that a mega corporation, Amazon, Don't try and hide behind the Twitch name. It's still Amazon. I don't care. I don't like that they're taking as much money as they are. I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like it. The mayor should catch up. I think I missed a couple of chats. Running these platforms sounds very difficult to both be appealing to the users and creators and still get enough money to stay afloat. Yeah. From what I understand, broadcasting is very expensive, and actually that Twitch is not making money for Amazon. I honestly think that there are a couple things that they could be doing differently that might change that. Maybe just a little bit, but I'm not a Twitch executive, so I can't make decisions. Don't blame me. Anyway. Potato Goddess just rolled over completely on her back in her bed, just started licking her bed. Dogs are weird. Anyways, oh, I read Jerky's thing already there. Limit of 4 hours a day and only on weekdays are open. No, I don't think it's a good idea to limit the day. Just the amount of hours. To be very honest, thinking about the platform being a professional sort of platform, so kind of about gatekeeping by design, other platforms not gonna disappear. You know what might be nice? Would be like having some beta testers, right? Or some kind of agreement with the platform. And like maybe make partnerships with certain creators, and maybe that's how you can run it, at least to start, because I feel like asking for a subscription on a brand new platform is going to deter a lot of users from even wanting to try it. Like the great thing about Twitch, at least, I hate saying those words, the great thing about Twitch at least is that you can get started for free. It's not very profitable. It's not at all profitable. But it's something that you can get started with. So there's at least that. But if you ask for something like a subscription, especially if it's a recurring subscription, it just makes it a lot more difficult to get behind, to try. Because if you have to make an investment to even have a chance of success, if there's no real immediate understanding of this is going to be beneficial, then yeah. Speaking of crazy corporate stuff, I hear about Netflix getting the ownership of, yeah, and Warner Bros. There's still a couple things in the works, so I'm not gonna say like they got it. I don't think they have it yet formally, but guys, monopolies are a thing. Monopolies are a thing. This is not good news. This is not good news. Antitrust where? We don't trust them. No. No. Wish Twitch didn't shut down Twitch Studio. I actually don't know what Twitch Studio is. Whoa. Oh, I can't go there. I would try. Oh well. Anyway. Guess you don't. Guess you still have your accommodate capitalism hat on. I think for a lot of things, socialism works a little bit better than capitalism. Just because capitalism feels like an extreme, right? It's not good to do extremes. You need to find a happy medium. There are certain things where capitalism works, but capitalism without any guardrails is really, really bad. Because it's the rich get richer. That's really what it is. That's not shells. I just got really quiet because I'm like, I'm focused. I'm locked in. I'm locked in. I'm looking. I got it. It's so pretty in here. I love it in here. One of my favorite areas is just so lit up. Oh yeah. Not seeing any shells. Gonna go the opposite direction they told me to go to. Oh, okay, I know where I am. Alright. Let me catch up with chat. It was literally made for people to learn. Oh, what? Did we get rid of that? Wait, why'd they get rid of it? What did it cost them? Why would they do that? There's no tutorial or anything? Just the fact that they're close to owning it is already raising alarms in your head? Yeah. What do you mean Netflix is trying to buy Warner Brothers? And yeah, what does it mean for a future of movies and cartoon shows? Yeah. Yeah. No monopolies! Please! Let there be competition so things don't go to crud. It was a software. Okay, Twitch Studio is a software designed for people who wanted to learn to stream on Twitch. It was built for streaming on Twitch, so you had easy access to custom sound alerts and stuff. Shut it down because people kept moving on to stuff like OBS. Oh, okay, so there's like there's competition then. I feel like it's still pretty easy to set up for Twitch on OBS, so I don't think it's too much of an issue. Twitch is notorious for like making things that people don't need. Guest star. But so maybe it was a scenario like that, but there's plenty of resources. I wouldn't worry about it. If you have any questions about it, somebody might have advice for you if you put in creative discussion or tech talk, depending on what kind of issue it is. Ideology is perfect. Yep, that much is certain. Humans made it up at the end of the day. Yeah. I feel like though, at least when it comes to establishing what is best for most people, picking a polarized, radicalized, very one-ended, one-choice kind of thing is typically not the way to go. You want to pick something that's going to go in the middle. Because compromise. The crunch noises are very crisp. As long as they're not annoying. I'm sorry if they're annoying to anyone. I'm enjoying my celery though. There you go. We always want competition, but the end result is monopolies and very much a contradiction. Yeah. The problem with capitalism right now is that the big are allowed to get too big, and in allowing the big to get as big as they've gotten, anything that remotely looks like a threat to that power, before it gets to a point where it might be able to do something about their stance, they just crush it. They buy it, they put it, like, they run the competition so high that you just can't do anything. Like, did you know Amazon put Barnes & Nobles out of business by selling books for less than they were worth, or less than their market price? So Amazon was losing money selling books for as cheap as they were selling them for the longest time. Because by doing that, because they had... Amazon isn't just books, right? Barnes & Nobles is focused on books. But Amazon was able to put them out of business because they sold the books for so low that Barnes & Nobles had to drive its prices really far down too. Otherwise, they couldn't compete, and they just simply couldn't because it wasn't sustainable. And as soon as Barnes & Nobles went out of business, you know what they did? Capitalism. Anyway. You thought it was nice when you tried it? Yeah, I think streaming's cool. Again, depends on your goals. Keep eating? Oh, okay. Thank you. Celery. I like celery. Celery is nice. Ants on a log! I love ants on a log. Cheese and freaking crackers, dude. Dorky, I like that word. Doing light and you wants ants on a log doesn't sound very foodie. Okay, imagine this. Celery. In the groove of the celery, you lay it sideways. In the groove of the celery, peanut butter. And the ants, raisins on the peanut butter. Good stuff, good stuff. And yeah, Leon, you got it. They marked up the prices for the books like a bajillion %. You should eat the ants on a log. Oh, Bread Vessel, you still didn't leave the oh my gosh, go walk the potato gardens. Go do. Cream cheese? Ooh, cream cheese. That's interesting. I don't know if I like that. I'm running out of ranch dressing. I'll have to try it, but I'm only gonna put it on one. I don't know about that. Cue the choir. Wait a second. Okay, break the rock. I'll try to break the rock. It's a funny looking rock. Do not let me break that rock. I'm trying breaking this rock. I'm looking for a shell. Have any of you guys seen a shell? I require a shell. Nope. Alright. I wonder if I can use my sonar. Rocks. Drop me off here. Oh. Chunky Quail. Wait, I really like that username. Hi, welcome to the High Taylor Circle. Thank you so much for the follow. I hope you enjoy your stay. How are you? It's nice, but you heard people find it weird. Avocado juice with okay, no, you lost me. You lost me. No. No. Why would you do that? No. No, that sounds atrocious.
I need help. Thank you.
No. No. That one's a hard no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't. No. It reminds me of just the sensation I got trying to imagine it. Like remind me of prune juice. I don't like prune juice. I don't know why, but like that's the energy I get. I don't like it. Alright, time to look for a shell.
Avocado, sugar, ice.
I don't like it.
Shell. Where the shell is the shell? Man! Can't find the shell. It's not here. Nope. Nope. It's in the coral? No, right? The music. Can I go this way? Ah, yeah. And look out for the shells. Shells. No shells. Okay. Ready? Do it! No, it did not let me do it. Do it again. It's not letting me do it. Why not? There we go. Do it! There we go. Oh, I see. I see. So the plants all grow in after I revive stuff. So if I want to look for the shell around the base, I should do it before I break all the stuff. Okay. Okay. Hi, Quail. Use a blender, not a juicer. You love this game. It's really pretty. I see why. I also not really like this game. I'm gonna come back whenever I need like a relaxing ocean trip. Looking for shells is stressful though. I don't know. I don't know where the shells are. Not there. Oh wait. How about over here? No. It's not on this platform, is it? Short. It's set up there, okay. We keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
sneaky? No.
Last one. Ah, my other celery. Celery.
Oh, more platforms got revealed because the water level went up. That's interesting. Oh yeah, and the trees got buried. I forgot. They become submerged. Wait, can I go this way? Ah, okay. I was gonna say, maybe there was stuff I couldn't reach before, but I don't think it wants me to go back. Like, if I go to this tunnel, I don't think it'll let me through. Yeah, no.
Y'all seen shells?
I spend so much time looking around here. Ro really wants to break them. I didn't even point that way. Yeah, I think this is alright. That's where I came from. Man. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? I'm really looking for them, man. I cannot find them. I cannot find them. And they're so stupidly simple in terms of like the hiding spots. Am I overthinking this? Wow, they're just not here. Am I crazy? Man. Oh, hey, Bonzo! It is beautiful in here. I love it in here. Now that the triangles are gone. Freaking triangles. What's up here? Can I go all the way up? Or is there like a ceiling? A ceiling? Yeah, it's a ceiling. Okay. Alright! Okay! You can breathe underwater and definitely take a nap here. Yeah, that'd be pretty relaxing. Okay. Okay, what's over there? What's it? Is it? Is that what I think it is? Is it? Is that what I think it is? No way. No way. I'm having such a hard time controlling. Go over there. Up. I'm gonna let go. Don't go too far. No, wait. Wait, where are those penguins? Wait a second. Oh my god. They're penguins. Oh my goodness gracious. Hi guys. I think this guy will get mad if I take the shell. I'm just gonna... Are you chill? He's chill. Hey man. He's so pretty. Okay. The penguins will stop moving. Oh, this is lovely. I'm gonna stay here for a sec while I catch up the chat. Thalassophobia makes us think a little bit. Oh, that makes sense, yeah. there's the word. I get you. I felt the same way in Grounded. Oh my god. I don't like the water in Grounded. That scares me. It scares me a lot. This doesn't scare me though. This is good. I'm fine here. Mostly. This place is cool. I agree. I wish the thing was equipped with the ice flow, but it's okay. Welcome back, Red Vessel. She wanted the water not outside. Oh well, you came back at a lovely time. This is great. Oh man. Alright, time to go back in the water. Fast, please. Can you come back? Shark! Shark! Hey, bud! Shark! Shark! Hey! Stop talking to me! Why is it so fast? Stop it. Do you hate me or something? Got him. Okay. Holy moly. Alright, time to go down and see if there's anything down. Alright, can you come back here? Please? Goodness gracious, not this again. Come back! Okay. Oh my god. Let's see if there's anything on the other side. If we got penguins on one side, I wonder what's on the other side, you know? Okay, let's take a look. That's where we came out of. Wow. Nice. Oh, can I not go over there? It's not gonna let me go over there. Wait a second. Hold on a minute. Hold on a second. Hold on a nanosecond. Oh man, okay, I see. Yes! Oh yes! And if this one was in this area, I wonder if the last one's also in this area. Where are you going? I'm not doing that. Unless my controller's drifting. I think my controller's drifting. Okay. Oh, there's a This one's a great white. How fast can the great white go? Oh, I see. 25 miles an hour. With bursts up to 35 miles an hour. That's kind of crazy. We did it fast. Where are you going? I did not veer right, man. Not veer right. Alright, I shall go on. I'll destroy the triangle as soon as I get inside. Okay. Bye. I want to hold on to the shark. Let me hold on. Let me hold on to the shark. Take his lunch money! Kapam! Oh. Alright. Ow. I missed one. Man. I got this. 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 Just gotta find him. I gotta find him. I gotta find him. I already got this one. Alright, let me see what I can find. Unless it's gonna make me sit through the credits. I can't get out. Anyway. I know what you're talking about, Ricky. This is time for more celery. How many shells do I have left? I got 2 more here. I'm missing 1. I thought there was another area after. I misremembered. Where the heck could I have missed one? last piece of celery.
Exactly, Leon. Exactly. Do not the fox.
Thank you. Okay. I know I'm missing one from the whales. I know I'm missing one from Atlantis. And I know I'm missing one from the last area. I'm gonna start with the whales and see if I can find what I missed before. Oh, that's interesting. There's an invisible wall, or can I get up through these holes? There's an invisible wall. Okay. Favorite whale species? The whale is not a whale, but named a whale? Yeah, that's my favorite for real whale. Yeah. This, wait, have you seen this sequence? If you like whales, you're gonna love this. Transition to 2D. Very big, yeah. Here he comes. Another one. Look at him. Hey, man. Humpback ones are pretty. I like those ones. Whale ballet. I love how they create this like super serene, almost joy ride-like scene, and then they drop you here, and the whale call that was previously like calming and ambient is now kind of eerie.
man.
See. Technically, the dude would have died because the whale sounds can shake the insides. Actually, this particular individual would not die. This individual will be fine. Trust. But humpback whales are known to be altruistic. That's really nice. The loudest sounds known to mankind. Honestly, if yeah, radar sonars. I don't know if they're necessarily loud, but the frequency is pretty intense, right? To be able to bounce really, really far. But they would probably try to emulate a whale because they also use the sonar. Oh my god, my cat just gave me a jump scare. Anybody got shells? Oh well. What about up here? This looks like a shell place. I bet there used to be a shell here. There also looks like a good shell place. Do you have a shell? Okay. I don't know what you're talking about, bread vessel. I gotta let the cat in.
Oh, you're not Griffin. Hi.
Humpback whales have been known to save people from tiger sharks and stuff? Oh. We can die if we're getting too close. Okay, yep, alright, noted. Submarines, when not inside submarine, not friendly. Noted. I think I got all the monuments, right? Chapters. Meditate. Oh, I didn't! No. Okay. I see. Oh, thank you. Unfortunately, these hiccups have been something that have been going on for weeks. I already saw the doctor about them. They just gave me a bunch of pills. Didn't help. So. Yeah, being outside the submarine doesn't sound like very much fun. Turn off the hiccups. You teach me? I'd love to. Thank you. Oh no, I have hiccups, and I've had hiccups for weeks, if not months at this point. Have I tried playing horror games? We've had this discussion. I don't know if they'll go away, but at this point, speaking of actually things that I have to deal with, I'm gonna get my hearing aid, which I have forgotten to put in all day. I want full ambiance abzu. Full ambiance. We talked about this. When will I play Five Nights at Freddy's? Does anybody remember? When will I play? Or when will I consider playing? Because that was the deal, actually. I will consider playing Five Nights at Freddy's. When? No. Pizza Simulator is fun and not that you said that's scary. It's a horror game. Nope. No, thank you. I am set. Thank you. I will deal. You buy the first 4 games and put towards a special goal. No, you can't buy this one with the money. No. Trade offer. You make the assets and then I play the game. I like the tag team offer. However, particularly for Five Nights at Freddy's and most horror games, I respectfully decline. No. There is a specific stipulation. Does anybody remember what that stipulation is? We talked about this during another ABZU stream, actually. There's a tail. Subnautica when? It's a good question. Maybe, you know what? Maybe if you guys, because the goal I know is not very much of an incentive right now. Maybe I should add Subnautica to the goal on Ko-Fi. Did anyone see the goal we have on Ko-Fi? What the goal is for? Anybody recall? What's the goal on Ko-Fi on for right now? You for gore! You know what to do then. On Bell's model spend it? So actually, there's a super scary game. It's not Five Nights at Freddy's. Cause okay, listen. I don't like jump scares. Atmospheric horror, I can respect. Five Nights at Freddy's is heavily jump scares. I do not like that. Other horror games are not as jump scare oriented, at least not the ones I'm interested in. Right? And it seems also not most of the ones you guys are interested in. Right? So, the only time I will consider playing a Five Nights at Freddy's game is once I'm at the point where I can do content creation full time. If you guys can help me reach content creation full time, I'm making enough money to live doing content creation, I will consider playing the Five Nights at Freddy's game. But right now, I am not in a space where I can scream. I am not in a good place for my heart. I'm worried about very many things, like don't need jump scares, tearing my heart out of my chest. In addition to all of that. So if we can get me to a point
where I can be doing this full time, and this is my sole focus. This is where all of my energy goes. I don't have to worry about day job. I don't have to worry about all. Then okay. Subnautica though. Subnautica sounds fun. I know that there are some atmospheric horror things to it. So, with that in mind, if it's a horror game, there needs to be a specific goal or reason that I'm playing it. I think, does this sound fair? Not only will I release the special emote that I promised, right? If we help reach the goal for computer part funding, I would like to replace my CPU and my motherboard because I think they're causing problems, right? Both of the things that I have on the Ko-Fi are what I'm looking to get. I'm still doing research, but I do think I'm gonna need to replace some parts. And I'm so convinced it's the CPU. And the problem is if I replace the CPU, I also need to replace the motherboard because I want to change over to something that the motherboard doesn't support right now. I have to get a new motherboard to support Intel because I'm going after an Intel CPU. Anyway, it's gonna cost about how much did it cost? It wasn't cheap. I remember that. Hold on. I have the goal listed on Ko-Fi. I already did the math. I don't remember the math. I've had to do so much math. So much math. I hate math. But anyway, I do the math. Okay, it'll cost me around $780 together, but okay. If we could reach 780 as the goal, I'll play Subnautica. If we reach 500, I will give you guys the emote early, but 780, I'll play Subnautica. Does that sound nice? Does that sound fair? That's if you guys fully fund it. And let me catch up with everything. And then, oh, back to the other point. Different goal. I don't like jump scares, but what I am excited for, horror game-wise, is a game called Reanimal. It's not out yet. But it's coming out. Store. Reanimal. It's coming out.
We know from experience what it means to be.
I don't know if that's coming through on audio. I apologize. No, go away. It's coming February. Reanimal's coming February. If we fully fund Vel's model, right now the plan is to just play it together. Off stream because it's gonna be really scary. It's supposedly if Little Nightmares didn't have a limit to what it was allowed to do. So that's kind of terrifying, but because it's by Tarsier Studios, I did really want to play it. And it's multiplayer, it's 2 players, so I was gonna play with Vel. If you guys would like to see us stream it, we would like help funding Vel's model. So that's the deal. Let me see. And I think, oh wait, Chaos, when did you come in? Hi! How goes the shell hunting? Not bad. Not 100% yet, but doing pretty good. If we want the Five Nights at Freddy's without the horror, we can always play the FNAF world. It's more of like an RPG turn-based game with cutesy graphics. I am actually interested in the FNAF lore because I've heard so many good things about it, so I might actually look into that. Would you mind putting a link to like the store, the Steam store thing in the gaming channel? I would actually be interested in that. Darky, you dislike the jump scares as well? And yeah, honestly, atmospheric, I appreciate it at least. Even if I get scared, like I appreciate it. I respect it. It's time to put your student loans to good use.
consideration clause is no brainer. Student loans? What are you doing with your student loans? The only jump scare in FNAF world is an actual attack that you choose to use on enemies. Oh, okay. Joking though. Or am I? Don't tell Mako. Nobody freaking breathe a word to Mako. That man is not to be trusted. I'm not sure if it's on Steam anymore. Oh wow. Being They do what? Game Jolt for free? If it's if it's I don't know what Game Jolt is. I'm not sure. Yeah, with atmospheric horror, I think it's like nice just because it feels well thought out. Jump scares, it's like, haha, you flinched. It's like, yeah, because it's an instinctual thing. You had a loud noise or something come at me really fast. Like, duh, I'm gonna flinch. It's my survival instinct right there. I don't like that it preys on that. With atmospheric, it like creates a sense of dread. And it's like something you're anticipating, something like you don't really know exactly what to expect. Jump scare, you know something's gonna either come at you or it's going to make a really loud noise, and both those things just feel like really cheap for me. I don't like it. It's delisted on Steam. Wait, why would it get delisted? I think there's a shell there at one point. Yeah, it was right there on that pedestal. Okay, one shell, two shell, red shell, blue shell. Now I get it right. You figure there might be two shells in one area? Or nah? Let me see what's going on in chat. Not untrustworthy? Okay. Let me just load this. Recommend watching the Japanese movie Cure. Huh. Game Jolt is an online website for people to post game save feed. Is it like itch? Itch.io? Kinda like that? I'm more familiar with itch, so I don't know how the verification process is. Why would it get delisted though? That's what I'm worried about. Thank you. Post non-serious games. I see. Explosion! Save him! Save him! Go! Go! Oh yeah.
issues on launch? Like, what kind of issues? Oh, hey! Just need to find the monument now. Maybe there's a shark down here. I know there used to be a shell. Now I just need to find the shark. Is that it? Does it have sand on it? I got it! Yo! How did I miss this? Those are so sick looking. Oh my gosh. No, wait. I need to go off and then meditate. I want to see. Okay, I got it. Alright. Now I just have to find the second one and then the fourth area. Yeah. Oh, okay. Bye, Leon. Take care. Bye bye. See you next time. Okay, now I'm gonna look at the fish. Nautilus. I've been looking for you. Hey. This is the football fish, the anglerfish, lanternfish. Ooh. Oprah. Almost looks like Oprah. Flabby whalefish. They do got that mouth. One. You have a lot of shells? I don't doubt it. Oh, this fish is so cool. Man. Oh, there's more of them. Oh yeah. Look at them go. The game was released in an unfinished, very buggy state, on top of having the $8 price tag on launch, so the creator removed it from Steam and just refunded everybody, put it up on GameJolt for free. Oh, well, that's really nice. Oh, sorry to hear about the first bit, it's kind of sucky, but I suppose it is what it is. Is there a monument nearby? I forget how many of these I needed to find. I think it was just the one. And then I found it, which is nice. I think it'll light up after I do this, so let me do that. Significantly better now, at least. Yes, very much so. It's like play if you want, kinda. Like, sorry about that. I'm glad they refunded it. Still, I think they should have tested it a little bit more before releasing it. No complaints about the course of action though. That was pretty cool of them.
monument? Where is the monument?
Any game can be saved if the devs bother to care. This is true. This is true. Always make things better. Oh, there's a monument right there. I can go check. Ay. Right, that's a monument. Yes. Almost there. Okay, let's see. All right. Successfully completed 3 of them. Now I just need one for the 6 areas. So 1, 2, 3. So 3rd area, I'm missing the middle one. Then Atlantis, I'm missing the first 2. Okay. 2nd area. This one. Atlantis. And then this area. Yeah. What's that one saying by that one game developer? A non-rushed game will become a good game. A rushed game will stay a bad game. Yeah, that tracks. Making a push just to make something for the sake of making something instead of doing it with intent, purpose, and care will always win out. Well, you know what I mean. I think I switched the way that's supposed to be said, but if you make something with care, it's gonna win, because it beats empty rush. Yeah. One thing though about the franchise, the lore isn't really as great as people say. If being good, quote unquote, is the fact that it's primarily loose ends and pure speculation to tie them together. Maybe I won't play then. Uh-oh. Why is everything frozen? Hold on, guys. I'll figure it out in a sec. Let me see if it's my computer. If I do Control-Alt-Delete. Oh, my computer's just frozen. Well, OBS manager. Oh, never mind, I got it. Okay. Jeez, man. Yeah, it's back. I don't know what just happened. I love my PC! Yeah. That's great. Let me just quickly remind it what it's supposed to be doing. Restore window. Uh-oh. You know, I'm gonna close ABZU and then try opening it back up again, because I don't like what it's doing. Probably should have saved it first. I hope that just didn't undo everything. Anyway. Let's open up ABZU again. So, disclaimer, my computer does not like it when things... Oh, I'm in still stop motion? It should be okay now. Let me double check. Hold on. Is it getting better? Testing. I think it's okay. Okay. Alright. Then make it borderless windowed. Okay. Okay. And I do believe it's saved actually, so that's pretty nice. Okay. I love technology. Okay. Okay. I don't know why that happens. Anyway, fun fact, my computer does not like it when my games go full screen, which is kind of the default for a lot of games. It has a seizure whenever that happens, so that's fantastic. And I think ABZU tried to go full screen, or it did something funny where it was trying to do full screen. I don't know why, I don't know how. It should be in windowed mode, right? And then I have an app that makes it borderless windowed. So I don't know what happened. Can you let me on, please? Thank you. Anyway. Scariest moment of the ABZU stream. Maybe I'll watch a theory video. That seems manageable. But I don't want to actually have to play the game. You know what I mean? It's too much for me. Unless you guys want to see that and you can help me get up to where I need to get up to make the impending heart attacks worth it, then no. Hi, Evie. Yes, I am under the sea. Alright. Here. Thank you. Okay, and I'm gonna look for number 3. I know they're around here somewhere. Strange taste in relaxing games or joyful games. I don't know what you're talking about, actually. So I think you're crazy. I don't know what lore is more convoluted to follow. Kingdom Hearts or Five Nights at Freddy's? Have you tried the chronology of the Legend of Zelda series? sure there was at least one more of these guys. Aha! FNAF books? Pure insanity. I've played a fair bit of horror bean. The game essentially got you excited. Yeah, well we have to meet the goals first, because I kinda don't wanna play them. I'd rather like watch the lore or whatever, but the only reason I don't really want to play them is because the reliance of jump scares for the horror aspect. I think it also has some atmospheric horror, which I can appreciate, but at the same time, I just don't like jump scares. So to get me past that, I need help. A lot of help. There's the shark. I have 3 of these guys. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with them. I think maybe I should go on to the next area and try to find something new. Hello. Bye bye. Over 200 books. What? The Zelda timeline's actually a piece of cake to understand comparatively? Oh. Huh? I actually don't know too much, I just know that it's also a nightmare. Link or Zelda? All the Legend of Zelda games have Zelda as like the name on the franchise, but they're usually about Link for the most part. There is the one where it's Link's Awakening. But I think the rest of them kind of either start with Legend of Zelda or just something else. Nothing but ocean and rock for the as far as the eye can see. Make somebody else play them for you. Problem solved. I'll ask Val. You get them mixed up. Zelda is the princess. Link is the one that goes, yeah! And is the protagonist for many of the games. Almost all of them, if not all of them. What is and what isn't considered canon? Understand. But you don't know how to distinguish. Yeah, that would kind of put a bit of a jammer on a sense of understanding. I get that. Ready for a jump scare? Never mind. Noted. Not even Google knows how many FNAF books there are. Well, actually, push his glasses up. thought you were a shell for a second. You psyched me out. You there. Yeah, you. Wait, does this mean I missed it? I think I missed the shark podium thing. That went too fast. I have two more to find. Man.
The unskippable cutscenes are kind of getting to me though. I like, it's very pretty. It's very pretty, don't get me wrong. But if I don't want to see it 50 million times, please understand.
No work tomorrow?
What's today? Today's Tuesday? Right? Tuesday-ish. Yeah. Why is making a gun and an entire whole character model easier than putting two small circles on a circle? That's a great question.
I would say probably something you want to try
Is embedding shapes in other shapes. I forget what it's called. But you can imprint shapes in other shapes. That's probably what you're looking for. Practice with the knife tool, maybe? Not even sure what game. Most of the newer. Yeah, I don't know too much about Five Nights at Freddy's, so you're going completely over my head there. No, I must find the show. Oh, it's not gonna let me go up. Okay, alright, fine. Alright, who's up? Who's up on the chopping block? Who's up for it? What are you doing? Bam! Yeah, you get crunched. Sucker. Okay. I'm gonna go down. Oh, hey! Have you been down here? FNAF is like 10,000 years in the future. In the prime of Chuck E. Cheese years. It's kind of funny. Sometimes the merch is cool. Is there a cave over here? No. Am I supposed to be going over here? Nope.
Okay, alright. I've seen the cosplays, honestly, they are really, really cool. Seeing just the detail level and sometimes like just like the mechanical aspect of it is really impressive. Especially when you have stuff that's falling apart, but making it operable and convincing is something I find really impressive. Are. I'm sorry. Is that all that was down here? Really? There's no way. One was there. Okay. Different versions of one character. Oh, okay, I see. If I go in here, what was the point of collecting all of these guys? Wait, what if I go up here? Does it let me go up here? Am I allowed? Oh no, it's just okay. I speak. Welcome on in, guys. Hello, hello. Let me give you a shout out. Thank you so much for the raid, Speak. How was your stream? Oh, whoa. Started boogieing all of a sudden. There we go. And Tomas, hello. You got beat up by somebody with back issues. What? What? Back issues? Away they go. The definition of back issues. Eh? Sudden high-speed dancing scared you for some reason? Nah, that's valid. That's valid. Didn't I do this already? Hold on. I think I missed the shark again. Maybe not. Hopefully not. We'll see. I really feel like I missed something. This is really annoying. Keeping my eye out for shells. Get the fish. Berry drain. Oh, okay. Good night. Rest well. I hope fighting some like the back issues guy was fun. Bye bye. Bye bye, fish. Fireworks. Could I have followed the shark? Oh man, I didn't turn fast enough. And I believe this is where I have the other shark. But perhaps I'm missing-ish now. Shark's right there. I missed the other one somehow. How did I do that? I checked so thoroughly. Here we go again. I have a feeling it has something to do with the triple thing that I have to get. Two rocks actually. The little guys, there's gotta be a reason to make 3 of them. Otherwise, I don't understand why they put them in the area. Take me away. Take me away. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe. But where would it be? I know there's one in this area. This guy. There's 3 of them. You only need 1 to get past them. So this is really weird. I'm thinking the reason you might need more than 1 is because the shark eats 1. But like, he only eats 1. So I'm thinking if I follow him down that tunnel, because I recognize that he went down a different tunnel. But I don't even know if I can turn there if it'll let me. I think I'm gonna try that, and then I'm gonna call it for today, just because I am tired. So we will have another abzu stream after this. Unless I mysteriously find both shells. Yeah, this is the one I already got. You see there's no sand on top of it. Unless I can miraculously find both shells this stream, we have another abzu stream. Because I'm actually so at a loss for what is going on. Okay, so the shark for this area is literally right there. Right? Surely there is not a meditation spot right in this area because there's already that one. This door leads onward. I saw anything else in this place. I think maybe if I follow that shark, maybe he will take me. So he's gonna eat one of the other ones. Right, and then I'll have one more. And then I'll use it to open something. Maybe. Is this the current here? So I think it's like the dark area, yeah, here. Is there a shark in here? If so, I'll see it. There's a gate over there, though. I will have to take a look. Oh, wait, that's right. Go through once I'm done. I missed. Actually, gotta double check to see how long Subnautica is. I'm kind of scared. Because knowing you guys, you might kind of crush the goal. Quite potentially. So there would be no escaping. Bye, Turkey. Rest well. Take care. Man. There is no shark in here, correct? I don't believe so. Okay. In the water, under the water. Yes, you did, Red Vessel. I think it was a genius idea. Alright. Maybe I have to... No, I just came from here. Probably this area. Surely it's this area. This is where the shark meditation spot is. Echelon here. Second area, third area, and fifth area. I still need to find one. Third area, fifth area. Oh wait. Fifth area, Atlantis, I still need 2. So, third area, middle, Atlantis, first 2. Nice. Yeah. Shiruku. It's very clever. Silk. It's the katakana pronunciation. Right? Wait a second. Keep an eye on the ceiling. just in case. Yeah, that's okay. I think honestly, Bread Vessel, that I was talking to a bunch of different people while you mentioned it, so I might not have said it as much. But I definitely remember you saying it. You're soft, man. It's not that serious. There's gotta be something else here. Dude. They go away as soon as I go in there. What the hell is the point of having these guys? What's the shell finding? I just did this area twice over for nothing, man. There's supposed to be an answer. I don't see an answer. It doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna go through and I want to try that last turn a little different. Cause the thing is, as soon as I go through here, they just go inside the thing. Like, they just abandoned me, man. Goodbye, losers. I can't go in there fast enough, it blocks me. Okay. Oh, hi, Seeker. It reminds you of the cartoon The Deep? The Deep. I don't know that one, but it does look a little alien, you're right. Alright, so at the very end of this like, quote-unquote run sequence, swim sequence, swim sprint, anyway, the shark takes off towards the right. So I'm wondering if I can follow it. I was like half trying to like read what was going on in chat while it happened, so I kind of missed it. But I did catch where it went, so we'll see. And the fish go goodbye. Toodie. I can't. Oh, are you kidding me? I thought I'd be smart. No, it's just not built to do that. That's aggravating. I'm still missing a meditation spot. Man. Well, I got down to 3 more shells. I think I got 3 shells this stream. I have 2 meditation spots. 3 shells left to find. And no, I don't have work. Not that I'm aware of. Deep is a cartoon about saving aquatic creatures and such. I wonder if it was in part based off of that. Because our diver here has some interesting lore. See if I can teleport to the section. Just real quick. I think I'm still broken here. Diver lore! Diver lore! Yeah, anyway, third area, fifth area, third area. I'm gonna start there. I think I missed the first one. No, wait, the middle one, and then Atlantis is the first 2. Right? If I recall correctly, the first shell was done well over here. I just need to look somewhere after it. Maybe up here. This is the meditation spot, and then right behind it, yeah, it's this big old well. Well. And it was the bottom. Yeah, I got it. So right down there. So it'll be somewhere after. Maybe the next area? Probably the next area. Okay, so now that I have my little helper here. Hello. I'll jump on over here. Break this open. Thank you. Yeah, I'll be headed to bed soon too. I just wanted to see maybe if I can open up the gate so I can just be at the area where I need to look when I start. Something I was supposed to find earlier. Because there's this blue coral area where like the ceiling, it was like all covered in the stuff that I usually need the bots to help me get. So maybe it was that. Usually there's a prompt though. Check out this next area and see what I can find. Just real quick. Just real quick. It'd be really nice about like one area and then the meditation spots because those are hard. Unless this is another. Imagine the shells up here.
That would be crazy. What's going on? Where are you trying to go? Yo, imagine this is where the shell was. This feels like an area where it should be. Am I crazy? Spots as well. Yeah, this is the third area. I think I got blown already. When in doubt, look up. Why can't I use the camera? It's not letting me. Hello, shark. Goodbye, shark. Hey, would you look at that? Alright. Cool. Now Atlantis has the 2 last shells, and then I have 2 less meditate spots to find. Good to know. Good to know. Alright, so that leaves us at chapters, Atlantis, 2 shells left, and then 2 meditation spots left. 2 for 2. But of course, this is where we're gonna have to start. I'm gonna get past this part because I don't want to have to cry when I enter stream. You know what I mean? No, thank you. Alright, is there anything around? Shells. Wait, can I go up? That would be crazy. Wait a second. Oh, it's not gonna let me. Okay, fine. Fine. Because it'd be really cool if they put one here. Alright, alright, alright. Even cooler if they put one here. Okay, I respect that they didn't put one in here. That would just be mean. It's like we got more important things, honestly, to worry about here.
place to leave it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Alright, guys. I hope you had fun. Lots of yap this stream. And ABZU's freezing my computer again, so just a moment. Oh god. Alright. I'm just gonna close it out. There we go. My goodness gracious. Anyway, I really gotta figure out what that's being caused by, because that's a new issue. That's kind of scaring me. So anyway, thank you guys for coming for, thank you guys for coming to stream. I hope you enjoyed stream, throwing things, stream. Anyway, 2 shells left, 2 meditation spots, and hopefully I'll have troubleshot the abzu killing my stream bit thing, and yeah, next time. Thank you. Oh, and hi Mako. Yeah, I'm tired. I had a long day yesterday, or 2 days ago. And breakfast, so I can't wait to see what you're up to. You took a long nap, Mako. Yeah, that's for sure, man. Alright, guys. For anyone who forgot or who does not know, the stream is here. For those who do not know, I stream every Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, STT at 10 p.m. EST, 9 p.m. CST, 8 p.m. MST, or 7 p.m. PST. Often late, but any delays that I know about are announced in the Hightailor Circle Discord, the official live channel. If you are tapped into pings, you'll get them a lot faster than you can get them on Twitch, because Twitch, as we know, is very bad about sending out notifications on time. But aside from that, we are on course for scheduling the Lethal Encore sessions, so I hope you guys are ready to get back on into Lethal Company. Everybody's finally getting all freed up for the holidays, so I'm excited to get everybody together for those last couple sessions to see how much of the lore we can uncover. Yes, Lethal Company lore. Aside from Lethal Company, still working on the slideshow, and for my nails to grow back, I keep breaking them for the hand cam stream. The winter weather is really getting to my hands, and on that note, I'm putting on more lotion now. My hands have been taking a beating because it's all dry, and I've been working with kids, so you know how great that is for keeping things in pristine shape. Spoiler, it's not. I swear, I draw with markers for 5 seconds and I have marker all over my hands. Anyway, thank you, Wako. 7 stream streak. Craziness. Goodness gracious. But yeah, guys, thank you again for coming. We have some donation initiatives. I'll be updating the information on those in in a bit. I know they're tough goals, so I want to try and raise the bar on my end. If you have any suggestions for additional rewards you'd like to see, feel free to mention them in Stream Talk. But otherwise, they'll just be up until we reach them. Yeah. And I'll talk to Vel about putting up his initiative. I just need to get him set up with the Ko-Fi. And that also might mean getting him set up with a bank account, so that might take a bit to sort out, but we're on it. Alright. That's all. That's all. I don't think I missed anything. Alright. You guys are awesome. So, take care, stay awesome, and pervade positive chaos. I'll see you guys next time. That'll be Thursday. Bye-bye!